fourth time. So I saw her 4 times. Yeah, 4 times I saw her now. 4 meetings, but that one was only very brief. It was only a brief hello before I went to lunch. But I only had 3 proper meetings with her, like more times, like that. No, length times, when it comes to length, it's 3 proper meetings, but that's only kind of a brief hello with her before I went to lunch. She's bending down. She's at the side of she's standing at the side of the fence with her head down, grazing. But she's a lovely mare, yes. I'm hoping she'll come back next year as well. And so great times, great times. When Liam's mum came a few times, she only comes a few times a year. She doesn't come as regularly as we do. She's only a few times a year. So she came on the first time she came to the stud was on the I think was on the the 9th of June, I think it was. The 9th of June, I think it was. I think it was the 9th of June. And then she came on the 17th of June, I think it was. And then she came on the 24th of June. 24th of June. I might be getting that wrong now. Yeah, I might be right. The 9th of June, 17th of June, 24th of June, the 3. 4th of June. And she came again on the 9th of August. 9th of August. Another one. And I think she came again on the, I think it was the, what's the next one? She keeps on in September.
See you in the morning.
I'll see you. This is Georgina. Come say goodnight to me.
I came in to say goodnight.
Yeah.
I don't want to hug you because of this coronavirus and all that carry on.
It's alright for family. It's okay for family. It's alright for family to hug each other. Don't worry, I just got it. Don't worry about that.
See you in the morning. I know. See you in the morning.
I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll have a chat.
I think this is that this. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that's this week's TV. Yeah. I'm doing an Irish National Stud blog, Jordan.
Huh?
I'm doing a blog. I'm doing my highlights of the season of the stud.
Oh yeah, that looks a lovely picture there.
It's a nice
a
picture.
Gorgeous picture.
It is nice, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. I mean, my goodness.
That's in November now.
And it's kind of. Yeah, it's November.
That's in November, yeah.
Kind of when I look real quick, I might kind of think there's snow in the background, although there's not.
Yeah.
But to see the trees look a bit white.
Yeah.
But it's a lovely, natural looking photo as well.
It's nice, yeah. The foal lying down.
Yeah. A healthy looking one.
The foal having lying down there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, see you in the morning.
See you tomorrow. Okay, sleep well.
Yeah, I have a nice book anyway. That
nice
Christy Dignam.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Him.
Yeah.
That's the book I'm reading.
Yeah. Is it good?
It's awful. It's absolutely horrible because I didn't. He's talking about addiction and all that, and the people who are addicted can't help it.
Oh yeah.
You know, and so he because he was addicted and he done terrible things, and his wife locked him out, and so did the band. The band kicked him out.
Oh, yeah.
and then his wife kicked him out, and he happened to be living on his own. But he kept saying, well, you know, and see, only someone with addiction would understand. He said people who are addicted, in other words, they can't help it, you know. but no one can live with him.
No, it's
The
true.
two, you see, and but although I heard him saying on the telly that he was addicted,
Yeah.
but it still didn't cop on in here.
Yeah.
But reading about it,
Yeah.
it's horrible.
It is horrible. Yeah.
It's horrible,
It is. Yeah.
and you know, it's a family served the sentence, you know, that kind of way. So he's addicted as the family, because all that money goes on drink and drugs instead of. So he was addicted to drugs, not drink, drugs. But in order to, so he was bad. For he said himself, it's not me saying, he's saying he was bad. For in order for him to get out of bed in the morning, he had to take something.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Oh
So
God.
and as well as that, I think he's saying, so when he was with the band earlier on, coming up when he was, you know, and they were all going into the pub drinking,
Yeah.
but he didn't drink them up. But he what he's saying is that it's not his fault. He has an addictive personality that he was born with. And none of his family have, none of their parents don't have. So in other words, when the others were all drinking, and he didn't like drink, but the minute somebody took a drug, he was
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
You know.
It's horrible. Yeah. See ya. Sorry about that, folks. Geraldine interrupted me there. She's just talking about Christy Dignam, former Aslan star, reading a book about a story. But anyway, enough about that. That's totally a separate thing altogether from the Irish national stuff. Go back to horses now. Go back to what I'm talking about. Yeah, but all in all, it was a very good season. Yeah. But unfortunately, last season, as you know, was cut short because of the COVID. But this year really makes up for it. The little you see, we were back at the end of May, and we got back. Season finished on the 19th of December, so we had to kind of made up for last year. And also, I was there for my birthday. Also, and Tim and Liam, I had the surprise for Liam for his birthday too. So we both had kind of birthday surprises for each other. He surprised me with a birthday cake, and I surprised him with a birthday cake for each of our birthdays. So it was nice, and we had kind of a. So it was kind of very kind of nice, and it's also nice to be able to dress up festive, also very festive. So I wore my Santa dress on the last day. Well, my Santa dress on my last day, I wanted to dress up a bit festive, become near Christmas time. It was kind of felt strange. Also felt strange seeing Christmas decorations up on the stud, because this was the first time we've ever seen Christmas decorations in the stud. We've never seen Christmas decorations in the Irish National Stud before, because normally you wouldn't see Christmas decorations. Wouldn't normally see Christmas decorations in the stud, because in normal season you normally finish in November. This the first year is finished in December. It was supposed to finish on 13th of December last year. It was advertised last year, and the Twitter page of the Irish National Stud last year to finish on the 13th of December, which is my birthday. And I was making an announcement to the viewers, again, jumping up and down with excitement and everything else. It was the day that we were having a tour around the Irish Racehorse Experience Centre. It was on the 8th of September, I think it was. Liam's mum came with us. Liam's mum was with us at the time. And I was announcing to the viewers, jumping up and down with excitement. It's even telling all the tourists and everything else. This opening for the last day is closing on the day of my birthday, the 13th of December. I was jumping up and down with excitement, jumping up and down with joy. And the next thing, feed up then was some change, some cases or something happened. There was a change of, so eventually, something happened. So that arrangement was changed. So for some reason, so the last day we were at the stud last year was the 17th of September. So that was the 13th of December plan was out the window. So boom. So we were at the Stud by the 17th of September last year. So the 26th of May was our very first day back since the 17th of September, which was over 8 months. It was 8 months and a week. 26th of September, 26th of May was our first day back in 8 months and a week, which is quite a long time to be back after, and it was a very, very long time to be away from the Stud, over 8 months. Tell you that I really missed it so much, I did. But this year really makes up. Really, seriously, does make up for last year. It really does make up for it, and we kind of there, kind of for both our birthdays. Well, Lee's birthday wasn't on. We didn't have his official birthday and stuff, but his birthday was the following day that I gave him the surprise. I gave him the surprise on the Thursday the 18th. His birthday was on the Friday the 19th, but I wasn't at the Stud on his birthday. I was in my coin therapy on the Friday, so I gave him the surprise on the Thursday the 18th. So, and he gave me my birthday cake on my actual birthday, the 13th. So it was actually nice. So we were able to surprise each other on our birthdays. So it was nice. So we had both our birthdays in the Stud, and we had so we had I had a kind of like a festive dinner. It had a festive dinner on the menu as well. So it was nice. It had all the Christmas decorations open. I was all dressed up festive for the last day as well. So it was lovely. So it was very nice, and they gave each other. I gave them a card for Christmas as well. I gave the staff a card. We got some photographs, and it was nice. And so, but very sad. But I managed to hold it together a lot better than I expected. To be honest with you, on the last day, because usually I'd be literally floods of tears. Usually floods. The weeks coming up to and the weeks coming up to the last day. On the weeks coming up to the last day, I'd be literally floods of tears, I'd be literally blobbing. But I was actually blobbing, and was walking down to the Legends, on the last day. I was going to walk down to the Legends. As I was leaving the Wheelings and the Black Cherry Yard on the last day, I was going down to the beaches to feed them cards, and no sign of them. They were gone, and no sign of them. I didn't think that they would gone. Would have been gone that soon. I didn't think the staff would have taken them away that soon. I thought I would have had more time with them, but apparently the staff had taken them. They obviously took them that early that morning to wherever farm they go to, wherever the Stud's closed. But I was literally devastated. I was literally broken hearted because I had cards and anything else to bring them to feed them. But thankfully the cards didn't go to waste. They were able to fit. Cards are luckily they're able to fit through the Stallions doors. They're able to fit in the Stallions doors. Luckily enough, they were nice and small. They're small enough to fit into the Stallions doors. So all the Stallions got the cards. I gave the rest to the Stallions. Well, mainly at decoration night. I gave them mainly to decoration night. It was kind of a Christmas birthday present in one, because we won't be there for decoration night's birthday. We were there for his birthday last year, but you won't be there for his birthday next year. We're there for his birthday last year, but we won't be there. And unfortunately, we couldn't get to his birthday make it for his birthday this year. But we make it for his. We won't make it for his birthday next year. We made it for his birthday last year, and we couldn't make it for his birthday this year, but we won't make it for his birthday next year. So, which is a pity. So, I gave him kind of a birthday Christmas present in one. I gave him a whole load of cards. I fed him cards, and he loved them. He was happy and satisfied. So I told him, "This is your birthday Christmas present in one. So, hope you're happy. Hope you're happy." And he loved them. So I just threw the cards in, and he heard it. He's in the middle of his dinner, and he walked backwards. He left his trough. He walked backwards, and he came over to the door. So I fed him the cards, and he's happy. Happy as Larry. He's happy as Larry. So I gave him the cards. I treated him for his birthday and Christmas present in one. So because his birthday is on the 11th of February next year, he's going to be 10. He's going to be 10 next February. The 11th of February, he's going to be 10. So I thought I'd treat him his Christmas and birthday. So we was delighted with them. And I gave some to Free Eagle as well. I tried to feed Invincible. For some reason, he was very nervous. He kept shaking his head like this, and he wasn't interested. And for some reason, Nando didn't like carrots. For some reason, I found it hard to understand why he doesn't like carrots. I put one into his door. I put one to his door, into the ground. He ate it from the ground, but I tried to put it into his mouth. He wouldn't take it. And Keanu doesn't like carrots. He didn't touch it. I tried to feed elusive, and he didn't touch it. He wasn't interested. So, and Palvicini wasn't interested. I don't think Palvicini took, or did he? He might have taken some. Yeah, he did. He did take some. I do remember now. Yeah, it was the very first time I've ever fed. It's actually the very first time I ever fed Palvicini. It was the very first time I ever fed Palvicini in the Stallion Stables. I never fed him carrots before. It was my very first time I ever feeding Palvicini in the Stallion Stables. It actually felt strange. It actually felt very funny, and he actually quite happy. He actually enjoyed it, but he didn't stay at the door very long though. He didn't stay at the door very long. I managed to feed him a few carrots, and then he went back to his bowl, back to his stuff, whatever, back to his hay, whatever he was doing, and then I went down to decoration night, and then I went to Friegel, I think, and Friegel then I think got the rest of them, I think. So it was good then, but it was sad. But funny, I managed to hold it together a lot more than I expected in the last day, because normally I'd be floods of tears, I'd be more emotional, but some reason I managed to hold it together. But I'd be usually a very emotional wreck, a real emotional wreck, say goodbye to everybody. But I wasn't floods of tears when I went to the beaches and found the legends gone, because I really wanted to say goodbye to home, I really wanted to say goodbye to Hurricane one last time, and Faheen and all of them. I wanted to get one last goodbye with them before they left, and I never got my chance, because they were gone. So that was really heartbreaking. I never got my last goodbye with the living legends before they were gone, before they were taken. I thought they would have given me more time. I thought the staff would have given me a little bit more time with the living legends, but I didn't get any time with them at all. They were gone. They obviously were taken early that morning or something. But I was literally gutted now that they were gone. I would have liked a bit more time with them, but at least Decoration Night got his early birthday present, I suppose. At least it's something, I suppose, and it's kind of a blessing in a way, because he got an early birthday present for his birthday for February for February anyway. So because the birthday is going to be 10 in February, so I suppose he's got his early birthday present and Christmas present in one. You got Christmas and birthday present in one. So, and I'll be celebrating another birthday when we go back as well. There'll be 2 birthdays when we go back. It'll be Lucia Pimpernel and Invincible Spirit when we go back as well. A few birthdays when we go back in February. The Lucia Pimpernel and Lucrece, my friend Lucrece, her birthday is also on the 14th of February, the same day as the Lucia Pimpernel's. It's another mare I forgot to mention that was back at the stud, which I'm delighted about that she was back. I was still happy to see her back. I hadn't seen her for 2 years. It's great to see her back again, and it'd be nice to have her back again. But so I'm hoping to see her back again next year. She's good. Oh yeah, and another thing I forgot to mention. Oh yeah, Rarement. It's another mare that I hadn't forgot to mention that was all wheeling down at the black terrier. Rarement. She was another mare that I didn't get to meet this year. She was also one of the other dams. So all the mares of the wheelings, all of those mares would have been in stud one time or the other. But I still gutted I never got to see With One Accord. With One Accord, I'm literally gutted. I hadn't seen her since, oh God, when was it? I think it was the first half of the year last year, before the first lockdown. I think that's the last time I saw her. I think it was before the first lockdown last year, the first half of the year last year. Or was it 2 years ago? She was there last year. I think it was last year. Yeah, I think I remember seeing her last year in the Sunshares yard. She's in the folding unit. She's in the folding unit. I remember getting really excited to see her back. Oh, the Queen's horse is past Queen's horse. And then next door to her was Kai Cute. She's the half sister to Vincent Beard. And Rick Rack was in the stud last year too. She's the half sister, or she's the but so I thought that Rick Rack and Favonian were sisters. Apparently they're not. I made that mistake, right? I always got the impression that they were sisters. But they're not. See, I always assumed that they were sisters because they had the same star. You see, both of their stars. You see, the same star. The star is Tilo Filo. Apparently, according to Paul, I only found out this year. It's only this year that I found out. They're only related at the same time. And I've only just realised that now as well. I came to Palvacini and Lisa Pimpernel. I realised that. It's only now I realised it. I don't know how I didn't realise that. They had the same dam. Palvacini and Lisa Pimpernel, they have the same dam, and I keep saying they're brothers, half brothers. They're actually I think they're full brothers. I think I heard saying Paul saying they're full brothers, not half brothers. I think I heard him say full brothers, not half brothers. But it says half brothers on the poster. Half brothers. It says half brothers on the poster. I don't understand it at all. I don't understand when horse relations is always been so confusing. But I just realised that they had the same dam, so they couldn't have been related. Favonian and Rick Rack. I always assumed that they were sisters. Apparently they're not, because they made the same star, but they're not sisters because they don't have the same dam. They have different